The Adventures of Tom and the Magic Bud. There once lived a poor widow, Irina, and she had two treasures. Her son Tom, a brave and curious boy, and the cow Milka, kind and affectionate like the spring sun. Every morning, Milka gave them milk, fresh, warm, sweet milk, their wealth and joy. But one morning, there was no milk. The next day, none again. And then, Irina and Tom went to bed hungry, and Milka grew sadder and sadder, ate less and less, sighed more and more often. Tom led her to the doctor. The doctor examined the cow for a long time, listened, and shook his head. And finally, he said sadly, "Alas, boy, I don't know what ails your Milka." Tom's heart sank. He went out into the yard and whispered, "Hold on, dear. I will save you no matter what." And then an old man, Yefim, appeared on the path, as if he had grown out of the ground. "Good morning, Tom," he said, and smiled. Tom was surprised. "How do you know my name?" "A name is the wind," the old man replied. "Listen, and it will reveal itself." The old man squinted and said, "Will you sell me your cow? I will give you a purse of gold, more than you've ever seen in your life." Tom hugged Milka tightly and shook his head. "No, I will not sell her for any money. She is sick, and she needs our care." The old man smiled. From under his cloak, he took out a silver bud, light, like a drop of dew. The petals trembled, as if they were breathing. "That's what a pure heart means," he said. "You think not of wealth, but of a friend. Take this bud, plant it in the evening, and you will see a miracle." Tom pressed the bud to his chest. Milka snorted softly, as if she felt relief, and the old man disappeared, as if he had dissolved into the air. In the evening, Tom planted the bud near the house, and suddenly, a huge flower grew out of the ground. It grew and grew, stretching higher, bigger, and brighter. The petals shone and rang like distant bells. And, having bloomed, they transformed into the deck of a ship. Tom stepped inside. The brown flower trembled as if alive and soared into the sky. The clouds parted. The stars flashed closer and closer. Before Tom, a bottomless star ocean opened. After a long or short journey, the ship landed on a distant planet. There, silver mountains shone like mirrors. The grass glowed with a soft light, and the stars did not even go out in the afternoon. They hung in the sky like golden lanterns. Among these wonders stood a house under a mossy roof. A warm light flickered in the windows, as if calling, "Come in!" Tom timidly knocked, and the door swung open by itself. Inside, it was warm and comfortable. At a wooden table sat a gnome, Mohovik, with a silver beard and eyes as green as malachite. "You've traveled far, boy," he said in a low but kind voice. "Clearly, your heart is good. My brother, the wizard, does not give a bud for nothing. I will grant your wish. But only one. Think carefully." Tom closed his eyes and saw his mother, Irina. "And Milka, good Milka. I only want one thing," he whispered, "for Milka to recover." The gnome Mohovik smiled, and at that very moment, Tom found himself back on the brilliant flower ship. A moment, and now the roof of his home. Tom opened his eyes. Was it a dream? Mother Irina was busy in the yard, and nearby, as if nothing had happened, Milka was grazing on the grass. On the windowsill lay a silver bud. Tom reached out his hand, and the bud scattered into dust, as if it had never existed.